It's time to get down and dirty, testing the performance of the 2019 iMac 5K with the i9 processor. Welcome everyone, it is Andrew here from AppleInsider, and we have our 2019 27-inch iMac 5K, and we've upgraded it just a little bit, jumping up to that Core i9 processor with 16 gigs of RAM and the Radeon Pro Vega 48 graphics with 8 gigs of VRAM. This powerful unit ran us just above $3,000 at $3,349. So we are going to dig into all of our normal benchmarks and see if all those upgrades were worth it. Starting off with just Geekbench 4. We ran the test a few times to make sure we were getting consistent results, and we got just above 6,300 regularly for our single core and 32,954 just below 33K for that multi-core. Of all the 2019 iMacs, this i9 model showed the most improvement over the previous generation, jumping up around 65%, at least for that multi-core score. The remainder of the 27-inch 5K models had multi-core gains of between 43 and 49% and a range of 6% to 11% gain for the single core. These faster speeds for the 2019 models is largely due to higher frequency and more cores compared to what we saw before. There's no real change in architecture in the processors themselves. Moving on, we launched the Blackmagic disk speed test. In our model, we opted for the 2TB Fusion drive rather than the SSD. A Fusion drive is a good mix between performance and capacity. When we ran our Blackmagic disk speed test, we were getting just above 725 for that write test, and for the read, we got 2490. Of course, you can boost this even further by going with an SSD and opting for an external, really high quality Thunderbolt 3 drive, so you can get all that extra storage externally, but keeping your machine fast with an internal SSD. Next, we had Cinebench R20. Cinebench R20 is a new version of the Cinebench Benchmark, and it is incompatible with the results from the R15 test, which we've always run in the past. Moving forward, and starting with the 2019 iMacs, we're going to be relying on release 20 of Cinebench. The biggest question we've been getting since we did our first 2019 iMac was, what is the thermal throttling going to be like on this i9 model? And luckily, it's pretty stellar. We're seeing this run cooler than we actually expected, and we're not seeing any dips below the advertised frequency. Even running this back to back to back to back, we're not seeing this slow down at all as that speed increases. Next, the Untitled Chapter benchmark. This is more of a gaming benchmark, but it is still a solid way to test the graphical prowess of this new machine. As we said, we do have those Radeon Pro Vega 48 graphics with 8 gigs of VRAM. After letting it complete the benchmarks, we got some pretty impressive scores, especially when we compared it to what we got for that base 4K model. Our score was 1730 with a maximum FPS of 125 and an average of 68.7. Overall, we were extremely happy with the way this i9 performed. There was no instances of thermal throttling, we had excellent graphic performance, and it looks really solid when you compare it to the base iMac Pro. In fact, the 10-core iMac Pro is only 10% faster on the multi-core test compared to the 8-core iMac that we're looking at, and it's actually 16% slower than our iMac in the single-core test. You do lose out on a few things such as expanded I/O and the upgradability options by going with this model instead of a base iMac Pro, but you can save quite a bit of money and get near the same performance. So what do you guys think of the new i9 iMac 5K? Let us know down below in the comments. Enjoy that video? Click like and press on that subscribe button. Be sure to check out the AppleInsider price guide that has the best deals on Apple devices and is updated daily. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you guys in the next video.